Wearing bareMinerals.
You know why?
I've seen it twice in the last day, in fact.
Because usually concealer is like gooey, and especially when it's 90 degrees and 90% humidity, that is the last thing you want to deal with, right?
She has your summer beauty solution.
Come on in, Jessica Fowles. Okay, super excited. Nice to see you.
Good to see you.
Oh my goodness, as we were talking about the heat, I feel like July 4th sale, talking about the heat, the humidity. This is so special because we are talking about the bareMinerals. First of all, they are the leader, and can I say, they started clean beauty. Let's just be clear right there.
Before it was cool.
Exactly, when everybody else fell along. 2.9 million of these concealers have been sold because you are looking at a Bisque Loose Concealer with a $24 brush. This right here is a $58 value. I cannot believe $28, $9.33. Think about a powder concealer, almost like a loose powder, that there is only 5 ground minerals as ingredients. Hello, Clean Beauty, thank you so much. That is not only color correcting, it is also covering, but it is also blurring. And thank God it's a powder that does all that, right?
Well, that's what I think is so unique about this. This is truly one of our most iconic products.
Exactly,
And to have a concealer be around for over 30 years is really unheard of. And I like that you said kind of this summer makeup meltdown season, this is going to do just the opposite because like you said, 5 ground minerals from the earth.
That's it.
It's easy, breezy, it's weightless on the skin, yet it covers everything. And when I talk about concealer, I always say it's always the things that you're the hardest on yourself. When you look in the mirror.
You don't know if it matches.
So everybody's a little bit different. Is it dark spots for you? Is it under eye circles? Is it age spots, redness, broken capillaries? This is going to cover it like a dream, yet feel like nothing, and it's protecting with an SPF of 30 that's built in there through the minerals.
It has SPF as well. You can also use it almost like as a powder, but let's go through shades because I found my shade, which is Summer Bisque. So very easy to pick your shade.
So easy. So you just choose by your shade range. So Original Bisque is for fair to light complexions. You can see that's more of like a milky, creamy shade. Summer Bisque is great for a warmer, light complexion, medium complexions, even into a lighter tan. Honey Bisque you're going to see coming up first on Sheila, so true tan complexion. And then Deep Bisque is for our richest, deepest complexions.
It's a powder, it's a concealer, it doesn't cake, and it is the best thing for humidity. I've got a couple little spots right here, and so tell us how it works and how we should do it.
So I love it. You're doing the Swirl Tab Buff. A little goes a long way. Do you want me to do it?
Look at these dots disappearing. Yep.
So, and the more you buff, Nancy, the better it blends through and the more it erases to perfect skin. So that's what I love about it. Is that it almost looks like you're erasing to perfect skin. And people think if I buff a lot, is it going to come off?
Did you see it disappear?
The more you buff, the better it blends.
Oh my goodness, I'm gonna have fun. But we got Sheila as well. And by the way, Sheila and I are twinning with our buns.
They look so cute.
But we both have like some issues. We have, like, you and I both have these like dark spots, you know, sunspots, all those things. So we need a little bit of concealer, right?
Exactly. So I think that's what this is all about. If you struggle to find a concealer that blends through evenly, or something that, you know, settles into fine lines and wrinkles, this is just the opposite. Look at how Sheila is able to get, and wait till you see her before shot and what she's actually covering there. She is in the Honey Bisque, which is for our true tan complexions.
Wow.
But look at the flawless coverage.
I mean, look at those. Forgive me, but I have them too, Sheila. Dark spots, right? Like, we're very conscious of these. And then what do you see afterwards? Perfection, blurring, color correcting. I mean, it just goes on and on. The coverage, and then it's not cakey. It's not, you know, it's perfect for that humidity, and it just kind of blurs your skin almost like a filter.
That's exactly what it's doing. And because it's so lightweight, because you get that opacity of coverage, and it has that blurring effect, but then it almost has the lightest little sheen, so it gives a little bit of brightening at the same time.
Yes.
But I am well, that's what I love about it, and that's through the minerals.
To use.
Because look at that. Look at that beautiful coverage. Look how it's not going to settle into fine lines and wrinkles. This is a #1 product here at QVC. It's a #1 icon in our brand. And if you have struggled to find a cream or a liquid concealer that works in your skin, give this a shot. And everyone says, Jessica, I can't do a powder. There is no talc in this. So while it looks like a powder, it applies like a cream. It uses the warmth of your skin, and this brush is my favorite. When Leah applies, I'm gonna talk about this brush.
You can use this brush for so many things, by the way, right?
So we actually, this
yeah,
brush.
and it's a $24 brush, so the whole set is about a $58 value.
I mean,
yeah.
you're like, this is almost like a try me. I love the price point of this.
Yeah.
I love the value, and I love that it's a #1 seller here, and now you can try it as well, because it really just has been a fan favorite, a customer favorite. Nancy, this actually started its life as an eyeshadow.
Yeah, tell me the
in just
story.
one color.
Okay.
And it was flying off the shelves 10 times more than any other eyeshadow. This is way back in the day. It was all of you, our customers, that turned this into a concealer. Because not only were you using it to conceal any discoloration on the lid of the eye, our customers started wrapping it under the eye area, started to put it on blemishes, started to put it in other areas, and that's where the star was born. So then we made it a little bit bigger, we extended the shade range, and that's the bisque that you're seeing today.
And you know what? It's so easy.
Yeah.
There's only 4 shades to worry about, to think
Yes.
about. So pick your shade. I'm a summer bisque. What are you, Jessica?
I am summer as well.
Okay.
In the winter, I use original. You can kind of be flexible throughout, just sort of based. So original is for true fair to light complexions. We'll
Okay.
see that coming up on Pam. Summer bisque, you and I, and you're going to see that demonstrated by Leah in a moment. Honey bisque you saw on Sheila, true tan, and then
Honey bisque, there is only 500 left.
Okay.
And there is only 300 left in deep bisque. So those 2 colors on the right,
Yeah.
we are starting to get super limited.
and-
And by
and-
the way, I heard like summer bisque always sells out like
Summer-
on your website, which
we-
does not include a free brush.
that is so
is
true.
true.
Summer bisque is always selling out. So looking at Leah, she has one side done and it looks like flawless skin. Wait until you see how she's able to cover that under eye area. Now this brush, Nancy, this was actually made as an eyeshadow brush. So similar to the story of bisque, this was great for eyeshadows. And all of our makeup artists, everybody at the office started to love the fact that it really beautifully applies concealer. It's very light to touch, so
Yeah.
it's nice on that under eye area. But
As
look at the
we're looking
coverage.
at Pam, think about how you would normally use a concealer. Usually it's goopy, it's goppy, it's like liquid, it's cakey, it's creaky, and creasing, right?
Yes.
Into those eye crevices. This is a powder concealer that does all that. And it's just like a dream when it's humid and hot and things are melting,
Yeah.
And can I even say like TSA, just put
yeah,
that in your
safe.
pad
That's
and
right.
you don't even have to worry about it.
I
Right.
know. I love
It's
the
not a liquid, yeah.
powders go right through. So looking at Leah in the summer bisque, look how she was able to cover the redness across the cheek area, the under eye circles. She just did the lid
I
of
love
the
way
eye.
It blends in.
It looks like you're erasing to perfect
Yes.
skin. It looks like a filter effect. And that is what is so unique, so beautiful about this, and why it's a #1 host favorite, a customer favorite.
It's gonna
a
be my favorite.
concealer that's
Yeah.
been around for over
you
30
saw those
years.
dots disappear.
And
Yep.
the SPF of 20 that's built in there naturally. To have an SPF through that, it's a mineral SPF sunscreen
Yeah.
in there. Because if you have a blemish, if you have dark spots,
all
guess
gone.
what we want? SPF, so they don't get darker.
Yeah.
Absolutely stunning. And it's gorgeous, and it looks like real skin, because I know that you're more of like you're just such a natural beauty. So you want to just
But
see
I have
skin.
spots too.
But you don't want to wear you don't want to look like you're wearing this full
I don't
face
want to
of
wear
makeup.
like a full foundation
So
when
you
it's
want
hot,
you
right?
want
But I
something
still
light
want, I
and
want
easy
something
and
light,
breezy.
and it works like a little bit of a loose powder. Over 500 sold, and
I'm
don't
obsessed.
forget, the summer bisque always sells out, and we're starting to get limited on the other darker shades.
Okay.
Let's do shades one more time,
Okay.
so that they can order. This is a $24 brush. This brush can be
It's
used for
so good.
eyeshadow. This brush can be used
Yeah.
for so many different things.
Highlighting.
But it is perfect for this as you are buffing away all those imperfections,
That's
right? Okay.
So original bisque, fair to light complexions. You'll see that coming up on Pam. Summer bisque, that's you and I. We also just saw that on Leah. That's our #1 seller. Honey bisque, we saw on Sheila. True tan complexion. Deep bisque for our richest to deepest skin tones.
super limited getting on honey beige and honey bisque and deep bisque.
Okay.
Hello, Pam.
Look at
okay,
this. I love this demo.
Oh my.
Look how
okay, I'm
she's-
not going to say anything.
It's so, but don't look away from your screen, because
You know what I
it
love?
looks like she's erasing.
There's only 5 ground mineral ingredients. That's what I love too. And it's doing that magic.
So no talc, no
Wow.
fillers, no binders,
No
no
phthalates,
fragrance, no
no
oils,
parabens.
no parabens, nothing in it to irritate the skin. Truly the first to give you makeup that acts like skincare, and we consider ourselves the complexion experts because we know minerals on skin and we know how to give you in the after here. She looks like she just has perfect skin. And I'm telling you, if you've struggled, like you said, to find a concealer that is easy to blend, that doesn't slop throughout the day,
Color correcting,
look at this
covering
at the end.
and blurring.
Pam's been a fan of this for almost 30 years.
It's an
and she
iconic
trusts
product.
her skin trusts her with this product.
Over 2.9 million sold
So
at
good.
QVC. And don't forget that this is the leader and start of clean beauty right here.
And that's what you
bareMinerals.
want
All
for your
right.
concealers.
Take it away.
Nancy.
Sandra. Oh gosh, Sandra loves it too.
She's a big fan of this
Post
one.
fave, right?
Still to come. So we got your everything concealed.